We got to forget about everybody else, because this is how you do it. This is how you make laws. This is how you change the country for the best right here. This is how it happens. I mean, look at Governor Ron DeSantis. He already took one of her bills and he said, hey, look, I'm passing this thing. He added a bunch of stuff to it. Next thing you know, he passes it in Florida. But I'll tell you right now, I mean, we work with those guys. People, you can't underestimate everybody, man. And people do that. People underestimate so much. It's not even funny. And it's sad to do that. You should never do that. Never underestimate nobody.
Please help me, Facebook. Please help me, Facebook.
So, yeah, I think that he's going to be back in the chat because he was complaining about her using the pictures of his kids. Who are we talking about here? Who are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So let me see, Chuck. Let me see what you got here, bro. And she is supposed to be back in about 20 minutes. Okay, who is this? Summer Wells, not forgotten. Okay, so Andrew Hills was just in the chat and asked him about the panda bears. And then, he ended up, well, look, tomorrow, guys, look what we got going on tomorrow at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock tomorrow, guys. We're going to be in Nebraska. And we've got that interview with Andrew Hill. And this is going to be a great scenery. We're going to do it, and we're going to get it done. Let's let him tell his side of the story. And, I don't want people, look, here's the thing. I don't want people, jumping on this man because we don't know, guys. We really don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Anything could have happened, guys. Anything. And this ain't the hat making me sweat. It's my foot was broke. But I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it for you, the people. You can't give up now. Guys, like I said, I showed you guys, I've told everything I've said to you guys. We're doing it. I said it will be a few days. We'll be out here state to state. That's what we're doing now. But look at this beautiful scenery. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenery, but it's for you, the people. That's what we're doing it for. We didn't get paid to do this, and like I said, I got a nice little career, but I left it for 60 plus days for you people, because I know it has to get done. I'm not going to, I helped start it, and then that'll come out here soon, guys. You'll find out who and what people are in life and what role they play. That's the major thing. I always remember signs and symbols. When I hold that number 1 up, that's a sign right there, guys. Look up number 1 and what it stands for. And you'll be surprised. You'll see exactly. There's few trolls because the trolls don't have no idea what's going on. And I knew it. I tried to give them break after break after break, but you can't. Pretty soon you have to lay the hammer down. You have to take those gloves off, and you have to fight fire. And when you fight fire, you don't fight fire with fire because it creates more fire. You dash it out. You fight it with water. That's what you got to do. You can't take fire and fight water, can you? You can't do it. You cannot fight anything with water. Literally. I mean, you cannot fight against water. Water is the only thing you can't fight, guys. I'm telling you. Even wind cannot fight water. Remember that. I will, guys. But like right now, I've got all these meetings today, and I'm getting ready to say goodbye to you because I can hear them coming out. We got 5 minutes to prepare for this next one. Let's go in. Let's do this for Kansas. Kansas, this is for you today. We're here for you, the people. Most importantly, your children and their future children. Thank you, guys. Much respect, and God bless.
Please help me, Facebook.
You're done, Jimbo. You're done. Today, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. That little video there we started with,
Mhm.
that wasn't from today, guys. What a difference a year and some months make, right?
Oh, yeah. That was around January, February of 21 or 22. Sorry.
Yeah, and he was sober or on his psychotic meds. You saw how well he looked, although he was lying through his arse. He was a ride along with the attorney pretty much, and even at that, he ruined things by associating himself with a nonprofit and out there asking for money. Screwed that one up, didn't you, Skern Dog?
Oh, yeah.
That went bad for you, boy. And then he tries to insinuate that Ron DeSantis took one of his bills, that Ernie wrote.
It's that name drop, bro.
Yeah. Added some stuff to it and passed it.
That's what he does.
Not quite, Skern Dog, not quite. That's not how it went. What about the career? What career the hell was he talking about that he had? That he took 60 days off to travel.
Well, that
around?
was right. Remember, that was right after he took that job in New York, making over $100,000 a year and had the $120,000 annual spending allowance and all that shit.
Oh yeah, with Lisa the Big Nose.
He quit that career to go do the Soca.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ern, you suck.
And he was limping around because the day before he busted his ass out in the parking lot on some black ice.
Yeah.
Tried to claim that Kemper had a planned attack on him, and it was rubber bullets that they hit him with. So he had marks on his ribs, and he was limping around saying he had a broke foot. But you seen him getting around that state house pretty decently well for having a broke foot, right, guys?
Yeah. You see him there with nobody in the building, or they're all in meetings or whatever, and he's out there in his little chair with his phone set up, acting like he's somebody. There's nobody around. He keeps looking side-eyeing, keeps looking.
He won't do that
sure
shit.
There's nobody there to catch him lying.
You know what?
Huh?
I said, he won't do that shit now.
No, go into any state house, Skern Dog, and make a video.
Yeah, dude. Post up and cam up. Mr. Ballsy, trying to insinuate that you had something to do with rap. Seriously, bro, you ain't had shit to do with that. You would not work with a cop right now. Not even one that was your best friend growing up.
I just wonder if rap would like to see my shirt that I'm wearing. My brand new Hooter shirt.
What does it say?
It's a Hooter shirt, bro.
Oh, is it? Oh, I couldn't see it. Sorry.
So a Hooter shirt, get the Hooters logo there, and it's comfortable too. Man, that triggers that little fella.
What did?
Triggers him something awful. I saw his little mug shot there earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Looked like he'd been crying a little bit.
Seems like he's got some problems coming his way, and it
Yeah,
ain't the attorneys over there trying to bullshit about either. Like
Lord, no.
we
Now,
seen.
that's a scumbag son bitch, but he ain't had nothing to do with that little girl missing.
Right. I was gonna say, I did see that bullshit. I don't think Jimbo's seen it yet, Ernie. But your little conspiracy theory friends, that's what got you here, with me at least.
Yeah.
That damn fucking QAnon bullshit believes, man. I mean, you're stupid, all of you. Fucking UFO bases right there in Cott County. Seriously, underground tunnels at Hall's Top. Ain't nobody that you've named thus far, Ernie Shell, was involved in that little girl's disappearance.
Yeah.
You've been screaming it since before you came to fucking YouTube. You just had other people's names in your mouth about it. Now you and little Tina, y'all over bullshitting again. And you about got called out on it, and that's why you backtracked tonight. We seen that too.
Did he backpedal?
Oh, did he ever, man? He was backstroke, back pedal, fucking reach around and everything.
Hush your mouth. Aaron was doing backpedal.
I told you, man, it was hilarious, dude.
I'm gonna watch it.
He'll probably fucking be a little bitch about it and private it or delete it. But honestly, it was the best live I've ever seen him do. Because of what happened. Yep.
I was going to say, behind Green Eye said, according to Toothless Tina, charges are going to be on rap here soon for Summer Wells. I would say I would love to see Toothless Tina and Skirndog hold their breath until that happens. Because they're going to turn blue in the face and pass the fuck out.
I mean, they're being stupid at this point. I mean, they've been stupid, but just to try to insinuate that shit, and your friend Debbie that came up with her crap, dude, like, I've heard her nonsense before. It's the same shit that Tina spews.
Dark light, underground tunnels are real. Kemper lives
I
there.
know they're real, but not there in Cott County. Not right there. Not where they're claiming, just like the UFO base is right next to it. Underground UFO base.
Yeah.
It's not a real thing. Not there. And that was one of the main things that they were trying to claim when we booted them out of our community group, because it was just conspiracy after conspiracy. I mean, they claimed that our sheriff he was the biggest trafficker in Tennessee, and that he would snuff people out and leave them in our rock quarry. And see, back in the day when chop shops and a lot of other illegal activity was going on, 60s, 70s, it was used for that, but not by the sheriffs. But of course, they take that spin, put the sheriff's name in it, and build this whole conspiracy that the entire government of Cott County and its citizens are all traffickers. Like, this is the bullshit they were trying to pull. So, yeah, I'm going to say this. I'm a Cott County boy, and if there's underground tunnels, I'm a woman. That's how dead serious it is. I've been caving enough. I've been hiking enough to know. And that's why I disputed their claims. And then, of course, it didn't take much to find out all the other bullshit.
Did you say, if that was true, that you were a woman?
I said, if there are underground tunnels where children are being trafficked, then I am a woman.
So if that's true, then I get to disrespect you and bully you?
Huh?
So if that's true, then I get to disrespect you and bully you?
Oh, you're going to be vile to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, just like the electric spider demons, the UFO bases, like, if you only heard the shit that came out of their mouths, you would understand. Which I can go find them. I've got a lot of those posts that they actually
Yeah.
delete it.
Kind of
So
like Toothless Tina talking about the restaurant serving meat, human meat. Correct. And then when Toothless Tina had a restaurant that she was trying to give to her daughter or whoever it was.
that was a gaslit situation.
Yeah, but when that little scenario failed epically, um, they blamed it on people talking about their restaurant. Well, you know what? I would say calling out a place and saying they serve human meat is worse than showing your dirty stink fingers on while you're serving food.
Well, I'll say this: the restaurant that they were saying that about, people actually had to drive right past the hemp cafe to get to it. There was no way around it, and they would harass the people going in and out.
Nana Kim, thank you for the
So
1999 super chat. Jimbo, do you have Rap's mugshot? I actually saw it in Discord. Um,
I sent it
I
to
need to save it. Yeah, you sent it to me too. I need to save it to my
you.
camera roll. But yeah, I've seen it. Have you seen it, Nana Kim? Has everybody seen it? Um, all these people got all this stuff to say about the stand, and I'm not really going to give them a whole lot of attention because they don't really deserve attention. Like they're nothing. But these people want the to badmouth the stand. Well, here I am. Everybody knows my address. I ain't running from the law. I don't have any problems with the law. I haven't been arrested recently. I don't have to go to court to defend myself against a woman um, for violence or hate. So, what up? I would say the stand is kicking your all's asses. Sea basses. Okay, y'all haven't seen it. Hang on a second. I'll pull it up on my messenger and show you guys.
Yeah, Pearl. I moved to Cotton County in like '88 or '89, something like that. And I know that Cotton County is known for a lot of things, but that's not one of them. Not at all. Um, I mean, it's known for moonshining and marijuana cultivation and things like that, chop shops, but not any of that kind of business. And of course, I mean, it needs to be noticed that whenever they moved into town and started their restaurant up, automatically, because they were clashing with people, they started doing this with other groups, businesses, people, that kind of shit. So automatically, people in the town became a pedo.
We're going to forget about everybody else because this is how you do it.
Didn't mean to start that. Sorry.
But they made a lot of enemies right off the bat, and I watched it in real time. I watched them run off their own clients because they would come to the competitor right down the road and complain. And it wasn't us bad mouthing. We weren't allowed to. We weren't allowed to even speak of it. But we heard them vent. Talking about some of the nasty they saw when they went in there. I'll never buy anything from any place that's got that kind of shit going on. I'm like, wow, okay. That and among the attitude and everything else. So they pretty much destroyed their own business. They want to blame everybody but the real offenders. So, and of course, my name, it don't matter. I could walk away from this and I'll still be in it. I'm doing it in Summer Wells and blah, blah, blah. This is all they've done since that tragedy happened. That's all they've done. And before that happened, it was Brian Laundrie.
Yeah. Oh, they had it right. They knew right where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. There's the mug shot of you know. So I don't know if he's been bonded out yet.
I don't think he has. He's probably going to be there until after Tuesday.
Yeah. I
Because
did call earlier.
Yeah.
And they said pretrial had been in there, and that.
Oh, so they didn't even get to do arraignments then.
Yeah. And they said that like he probably wouldn't need any money unless they were going to charge him for an ankle bracelet. So.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. He's got a little history, of domestic violence. So
yeah, those priors, like if they find out about those priors, then yeah, he's going to have an issue signing himself out.
Oh, they'll find out. They'll put him through the NCIC. They'll know.
Well, I was going to say, they found it, like my marijuana charge in North Carolina, when I got popped for marijuana here, they found that one there, and it made it where I couldn't do the probation where once you complete it goes off your record kind of thing. I couldn't do that, but sorry, I got to reading this booking printout, but shit, I done forgot, dude. Never mind. That one left. Can't remember what I was saying.
Thank you.
But I remember what it was.
I don't
it
know.
wouldn't let me probation, and it wouldn't let me sign myself out either. Like I had to be bailed out. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course it sucked because I got busted on a Friday both times, and magistrate ain't in until Monday morning. So you get to chill out. That sucks.
Somebody just sent me this. Well, I'll share it. And says Tennessee saving. I don't know what all that means, but message Matthew Bays was released from custody on 7/1/23. Emergency call 911. So that had to be within the last 27 minutes, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, it's just now 7/1/23.
Yeah. 25. That's why I said something like that. That's what my clock said. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I got a few more pictures I wanted to share. I'm going to pull these up in a minute. Does anybody remember? And this name is used on YouTube, so I'm not doxing the name. It's absolutely used on YouTube. It's a YouTube user. The username is, and there are screenshots in the chat of her commenting. So, does anybody remember? It's a Vine link. That was Vine link where that came from. Does anybody remember where everybody says Jimbo went to that Karen Spencer's house out for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been looking through my messages with Ernie to see, what the truth is, and I still haven't found the messages that he's showing. So I'm kind of seeing some shade there, but I did find some messages. I'll show you what I found.
These the ones you showed me earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was hoping you would show them.
All right. This is from Ernie. That is Karen. I blocked out her name and stuff, and that's half her face, But that's Ernie sending me a message. And I said, who is she? I didn't even freaking know. A troll with rap. She is on their side. Be right back. Then he sent me some messages here with Karen saying, better stop it now, Alicia. You're messing with the wrong ones here. We don't play games. Being Karen badass. But Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just showing you that Ernie is the one who sent me that info. There's her driver's license. And if that wasn't good enough, she lives in London. Karen does. I think this might be it. And he sent me, you see I scribbled it out down there. It's on the next one too. But I scribbled it out. He sent me her address. And he called me and told me, hey, bro, she's the one that gave Jamie your info, told him that she drove by your house and that you weren't there. So she drove by my house, huh? So he got me riled up and I drove by her house. I'm still waiting to see the video footage of me with the gun going by her house. I've got an 11-second video of me going by her house, and there absolutely is no gun in it. I think I showed it to you, Kemper. But yeah. So there you go, big boy. Now, you want me to take the fall for that one? It ain't gonna work, son. You absolutely started that shit with that lady. You absolutely started it. I didn't even know who she was. Had no clue. Right. Back to Chad.
Yeah.
Man, it feels like we ain't been live in like a week.
I know. It's just been one day.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I've done some soul searching, and I've got some memes. I posted one, been sent to me by a dear friend. And, hey, bro.
Hey, can we go to the gas station and get something to drink?
Yeah. Let me give you I want, hang on a second.
All right. Seems like they would has him watch knowing his history. I don't know. Yeah, that's a weird situation. Weird situation. Skirt hasn't been caught yet. From my understanding, Smoky Mountain Mama called the cops and pressed charges on Rap. They know exactly where to find him. I'm sure. That's a fucked up situation over there. It really is. I'll let it be over there. I've had enough of the D-Rama. Did everybody catch Leslie's live yesterday, by the way? Because I did, and it was awesome. You did a really good job, Leslie. And Constance. You both did. It was good stuff. So now he is out. Does he go back to the rehab place? I don't know if they would let him go back to the rehab place. Usually you lose a bed when you do that. You have to go back through the system to be able to get a bed. Most of the time. And I'm speaking from experience. Not losing a bed.
It doesn't say specifically what he's been accused of stealing. It just says that he stole something. I think we've been told that it was a key.
House key, yeah. For you, on.
He stole a house key and had one made so he could enter the house at his own leisure. Mm-hmm. But you were talking about Leslie's live? I'm sorry to hear
yeah, no, you're fine. I was just saying it was a great live, man.
Oh, it was ass kicking.
Yeah, it was.
Lay the law down. Here's you some truth. Suck on it. And she didn't hide nothing. She didn't cherry pick. She showed the whole damn conversation. All of it. Now, I saw screenshot of Southern Squirrel over there,
Yeah.
trying to gaslight and say, "Oh, look, we just told the truth. You showed her that we were right all along." No, you didn't. When you do shady shit, people start questioning you.
Yep.
And the shady shit turned out to be we were right.
The fucked up part,
Actually,
what
I
started
wasn't
the,
right.
what started the ball rolling was them unhiding her bullshit fucking troll account.
Yeah. Yes, it
That
was.
brought a lot of fucking attention. And then after that, people started noticing a lot more because they did pay attention. It's not called stalking. It's called being aware of your environment.
Yeah. Actually, let me take part of that back. I wasn't right. Several people around were right. Leslie was right. Kemper was right. Erica was right. October. And October didn't, specifically like try to be, she was kind of like on the fence too. She didn't understand, but I wasn't right because I took up for you girls. I believed that Sarah was good, a good person. I believed that Chaotic was a good person. The night she rubbed her nasty ass cooter all over everything, she was drunk. She still did it, but she was drunk. But I thought she was a good person. I was wrong. Like I said, when I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. You guys were right, Kemper. Me and you kind of had, I wouldn't say an argument, but standoffish kind of chats a few times about, especially Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't think. And you were like, I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying there's some shady stuff. Like you never really came out and said, man, she's doing this or doing that. But you saw it.
Well, I mean, honestly, people saw pretty much how that interaction has been when Leslie showed that chat that we had right after the thing in StreamYard with Chaotic. That one little group chat, yeah.
Yep.
Like in there, even you see it. I'm not bad mouthing. I'm just saying, look, this stuff don't look good. It don't look right. Something's weird. I'm not saying take wrenches, but I'm saying ask about it. What's going on? And that's really what it was. They were questioning Southern Girl. They were. We've never denied that. When we see something out of the norm, we're like, hey, what's going on? But we didn't even direct it at them. Just the action was put in the chat and said, hey, let's talk about it. And then butts got hurt.
Yeah. I stuck my neck out and look who's the asshole is. Me. Yeah, I stood up. I stood up for people who I thought were decent people.
You were being a friend, dude. I get it. I've been the same way with people. So it's like, I mean, I understand the position. But to be lied on top of it, that's not right. And they know better. They know this bullshit is literally bullshit. And honestly, Sarah, I don't want Sarah to misunderstand anything. Sarah, I want you to put yourself in these shoes. While Nicolina and them are threatening to call DCS on you, if Jimbo or myself or a group of our mods were to go over and hang out with Nick, be in her chat while she's bashing you, making threats, imagine how you would really feel. And then look at the situation again.
Yeah, I got some screen records coming of Sarah and how she acted terrorized by Nicolina. I got some of that coming.
Right, like we were ready to go to war for her, and then she told us, "Don't even mention my name. Don't take up for me. It'll bring more attention."
Yep.
Like, really?
Now that kind of looks shady, don't it?
Yeah.
Leslie said they missed the whole point of showing the messages, shows their lack of intelligence and shows their ignorance. Absolutely correct, sister. Absolutely correct.
No comprehension.
Kelly B report said stolen property over 1,000. No, it said stolen property up to 1,000, and it is the house key, because the house key, the up to 1,000 is the lowest amount they could charge with for that charge. So it was definitely the house key. But yeah, let's see.
But yeah, comprehension. Work on that, guys.
Yeah. Daisy Joe said Jimbo was defending Sarah up until just a little while ago when she went silent here but was present in other places. I asked what was going on and was told she was just laying low. That's right. Like the day before, she showed up on Trader's panel and with Southern Girl and acted like she was just terrorized to death. The day before that, or it might have been even the day of, I was asked about it, and I was like, no, Sarah's good. What are you talking about? No, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Once again, you made me look like an asshole, Sarah. Thank you.
Well, honestly, Jimbo, that because we were seeing that stuff, and that's why when we asked, we are like, oh, we ain't trying to jump to conclusions, but is everything good? You know.
And she could have came in up until that day when she pulled her screwy business. She could have came right into Discord and looked for herself.
Yeah, she sure could.
Leslie said nobody did. We were all being questioned by members that seen things and wanted answers. I tried to give them the best explanations I could, only to be set up for failure. That's right. Like, other people saw things and were asking us, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And here we are saying, what do you mean? Because we're being told, just laying low. I'm scared. All the while, you're telling them the same damn thing over there. Like, I'm scared. What are you scared of, Sarah? Like, I think you're full of shit. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
I just know this much. I know what I saw, and I know what I've seen. Nobody has been mistreated at all. None of them. Not a single one. And they know it. Now, if they had somebody ask them a question, we are adults here. Can you not be asked a question? Seriously. But you guys lie and say that all this other crazy shit's been happening. That hasn't been happening. Nobody's been deleting messages. Nobody.
No, not at all. Love and Grace, I hope you get to feeling better. I know it's the air quality sucks. Any of you all with breathing issues, I hope this air gets cleared up soon for everybody. Daisy Joe said she was in our Discord for a long time after that too, so could have seen proof we wasn't talking about her. All she had to do was come and look. I think Sarah is where she's always wanted to be. Have fun. Exactly. That's the thing. Her and Gypsy wanted to be up Ernie's ass, and hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because his stinky non-bath taking ass is going to be in jail soon.
Mm-hmm.
Only difference is, see, Rap bonded out. Benny bonded out. Ernie, no sir, he won't bond out. No bond. Y'all heard the judge say it, right? Want to hear it again?
Yeah. Oh, yes, please.
Want to hear it again? Let's hear the judge say it. Yeah. Now, if anybody don't think this is real, all you got to do, call Madison County. Tell them you want the circuit court DVD with Ernest Mack Shell's case coverage from January the 12th, 2023. And you'll get this right here.
Well, I have a YouTube video where he's speaking with a gentleman saying he's in Texas and seeking advice on how to avoid consequences for failing to appear in court in Kentucky. So I see your letter and raised you a YouTube video.
Judge Mass sent. I have a picture of this letter.
It is odd to have someone just remaining in a hospital for an undetermined amount of time.
Judge, I know that one doesn't. The picture of the letter that I have, I was like, well, I don't have the facts because I guess he had already sent it to court. It's like that. So it does have it looks like the actual.
What's the request of the Commonwealth?
Warrant of arrest.
That was from January 2nd, that letter. We are now 10 days past that with not updated medical proof. The defendant has failed to appear. Warrant of arrest. He's posted $5,000 cash and failed to appear on that. I'll set no bond, and we will set that when he is back in custody. If you have updated medical proof, Mr. Nelson, I would suggest you share that with the Commonwealth. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jimmy.
No bond. That's right. He knows he's not getting no bond. He ain't gonna turn himself in. He's a coward, and he knows he's guilty of all charges. Everything he's been charged with, he's guilty of. Prison is where you're going, Ernie. Not just going to jail. Prison.
Gonna go hang out with little brother.
Mm-hmm. Dark life. I like Sarah. I think it's all a shit mess fueled by lies. I will repeat, nobody talked bad about Sarah or chaotic. Case closed for me. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, many people see what happened for what it, really happened. Long Gone said, I'm unbiased and can honestly say that nobody has treated any subs here bad in any way. I've never heard or seen it. If that was the way it was here, I wouldn't be here. I stand with the stand. Thank you, Long Gone. Yeah, they try to push that on people, push that, if you leave the stand, you're going to get attacked. You're going to get bullied. No. There's been people leave. And, we'll ask each other, privately, man, where they been? No. You see them in other chats, and we're like, man, that's disheartening. But you know what? It's part of life. People come and go.
Yeah.
You get close to people, and it hurts. But what do? We don't attack people. Now, I'll tell you right now, I was attacked. Kemper was attacked. That's why we do what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we're not even really giving them a fight back. Like, it's kind of pointless, Hey, Brandy, they don't care. So why should we? And this, I can't never remember that little Nuggets channel, man. So don't even tell me, but the dude with the long beard's got like 700 or 800 subs.
Yeah.
That insignificant little turd muncher there, like, you ain't nobody, dude. You ain't nobody. You are hitching your horse to Ernie Shell. Yeehaw! Enjoy that
horse,
ride, son.
The horse won't make it to the end of the driveway.
Right. You got a bad horse. Oh, you never lied to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guarantee he's already lied to you. Guarantee he's already lied to you.
A lot.
I know Ernie. All he does is lie.
Mm-hmm. You have to account 3/4 of what he says is bullshit.
Yeah.
And he don't have very long sentences, guys. So doesn't make him look too good.
Thank you, Paige. Paige said, I've been so blessed by this channel, and I've made some wonderful friends that I love dearly. You guys are my second family. Thank you. There's Stacy May in the house. Yeah, yeah. I see Dark Lights comment there, and I encourage everybody don't believe what you hear. Check your stuff out yourself. Check, you know, watch it and watch it all. If you're gonna form an opinion on somebody, watch it all. That's you call him Peach's wife. Probably that makes a lot of sense. I heard a lot of bad things about that lady real life, and I'll just say that me calling her a lady is probably a big stretch, like one of Ernie's stretchers, you know. But good deal, Queen. Be careful. But these people uh, don't just like I said, don't just listen um, to one side or the other. Check them all out. John Loveday. This channel raised my credit score by 40 points. Are you trying to sell our channel for us, John? Thank you. Thank you. I will not deny or confirm John Loveday's message. But especially I won't deny it. But I might confirm it. But I'm not going to. I better leave that alone. I can tell you right now, I'm not the one specifically to ask about credit because my credit sucks.
Yeah, don't even bother with mine either.
Under my belt, huh?
I said don't even bother with mine either.
Yeah, like I've made many financial mistakes in my life, and I'm still learning from them. Still learning from them. People say, "Why are you trying to live beyond your means?" Well, I did. I did try to live beyond my means, and um, you know, I'm man enough to say it. But
Yep, own your shit. Yep.
I'm not homeless. I do live in a nice house. It's not a mansion, but it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I probably pay a little bit too much rent, but the kids love it here. The kids love it here. I love it here. And these people talk about, where are you talking about buying a house? He gonna burn a house down, get a house. No, I still don't have renter's insurance. So if this house burnt down, I ain't getting nothing out of it. Just lose all my shit, I guess. But John Loveday raised my IQ points by 15 points. There you go. Now that is good.
Well, I was gonna say, Skunk Ape, if you just watched Ernie's live stream, then yeah, that's needed because that'll drop it a few.
Good.
It'll dumb you down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I sit and listen to idiots like Nicolina talking about um, credit score. She filed bankruptcy, didn't she?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, and like I think she's got a bunch of evictions too. So she's standing right in the middle of an all glass house, just throwing rocks everywhere. But I don't care. Like I said, I'm happy now. We have a nice home, and I think the kids are happy. I might need to poll them, find out. See how many. Oh, speaking of polls, I need to put the poll up. Crap. We'll do it next time. That doesn't
Poll.
I started the poll while the intro was on, and I didn't finish it. So I'm just going to cancel it.
What poll?
For the
game,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're already almost an hour in, so I am there's an hour. Reading some stuff here. Yeah. Right. They, talk about people's family members. And, Jimbo's dad married an underage child. Jimbo's grandpa married an underage child. So, what's that got to do with me? Like, I wasn't born yet. I'll tell you though, like when a certain person's dad committed a vile, disgusting essay against a 13-year-old, she was born. And to this day, takes up for him. When Queen Motorcycle Club, was it her brother-in-law or committed a essay. Now he's an RSO.
Armed
She was
robbery
born.
and other stuff.
Yeah. Like, but y'all don't want to talk about all that, right? You don't want to talk about anybody being missing under suspicious conditions. No, let's leave all that off the table while we make bullshit up and say Aunt Melanie was killed with Visine. Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. And that shows the kind of people you are. You see? I found some stuff out. I could get real nasty. But I'm leaving it. It's all right to post a comment twice. It's all right. Sometimes it happens. Mammoth is the last person to be talking about someone, in my opinion. Right. And she sits over there and pretends like she's big shit, like the lady has scammed everybody she knows, her closest friends. And always wants to blame somebody for it. If she could blame me for not paying back D-ball, she would. But you can't blame me. D-Boss 2.0. Jimbo, you'd be homeless without the help of your subs every month because you borrow their money all the time. And hey, how about the pills you sell every month to pay your rent? Your words. No, not my words. Not my words.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. But D-Boss 2.0, I heard about you too. I know all about you and how you get your money. And the victory formation. Yeah, I know about it. So, bet your back's sore, ain't it? My words. Right? They should try a little harder, right? Yeah, she ain't big shit or nothing. Oh, this is a friend of mine from Harlan who knows Ernie real well. I saw him the other night when I went through Harlan pick up my Monjero, and I told him, I said, Ernie's wanted in 2 states, right? No, I didn't know that. And I told him about Ernie running down the highway. He said, "Hey, I seen that. I seen that." I said, "You know who Phil Amick is?" He said, "Is that the guy that was in the car? The gay guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was the guy he kidnapped." And I was like, "Well, turns out, Ern's like, wide open butt plugger there, or whatever." Anyway, I just got text backs from him because he wanted to see all the pictures of Ernie, the feet pictures. So he sent me back a picture. Let me see how many laughy faces on there.
Oh.
5 laughy faces.
Well, people go to nowhere. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah. That guy used to date one of Ernie's sisters.
Oh.
One of the good ones. One of the good ones.
Now, he's not going to be able to. I mean, he's already disowned pretty much anyway, but yeah, he's not going to be able to go back. Because, your good buddy Chris, he'll arrest your ass too, Ern.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
Yeah. Let me talk about Ern Dog for a minute and the screenshot he's got saying that, blue, or I only said, did it say blue or just China or whatever? But anyway, here's my question. When Southern Girl, you remember the video when Southern Girl had Ernie on panel begging him to say one thing bad about me, right?
Yes, I do.
And this was when Ernie hated me as bad as he hates me now.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't think of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't think of a thing. Not one single thing. But now we got screenshots coming out.
A few months later, we're selling blue pillows and safes and fucking maps to the house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But where was that at when all of this started here at YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we've been saying the whole time. Like, he had all this. Why has he held it back? Because he's already recycled that murder for hire bullshit like 4 times now.
Yeah.
Among other charges. So, whatever. He's full of shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny, though? It's good to see that D-Boss is still watching. What is it, D-Boss? Is it
that
this profile or this profile? What is it? Why do you tune in? Why are you watching? Why do you care so much? Were you listening for your name? D-Loss? Were you? Yeah. That's right, Erica. You're exactly right. Wasn't photoshopped yet. Wasn't photoshopped yet. But now you see after Gypsy flies the coop, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. She done flew off. And her husband, Mr. Graphics and Photoshop expert, now we got shit coming out, right? Thank you, honey. I got change this time?
I want it, but...
Hey, Blue Moon of Kentucky, thank you for gifting that membership.
Yes, thank you very much.
And Erica was the recipient. That's cool.
Good catch, Erica. She had her catcher's mitt on. Right, John Cena. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's like if anybody saw the night that Southern Girl was begging him, like literally begged him, and then all Ernie could say was, "Well, if you want to find some dirt on Jimbo, buy his book, and everybody read the book together. And like all he did was really promote my book. Which, you know, we've had about 10 copies of it go out here in the last couple of months. So thank you, Ern. But yeah, that day he couldn't think of shit. But now that Gypsy and Photoshop Man are on the other side, we getting screenshots. Don't worry. He can make movies too. Y'all see our intro? Most of that is his work. Jamie's intro, his work. Ernie's intro, his work. He's pretty good. It's pretty good. So here's what you do. Have Ernie show up, hand you his phone, let you pull up his messenger, and show you those messages. Click on there, view profile, go to my profile. Then we'll talk. And either way, D-Loss, whatever you say I've sold, whatever you say I've done, I've still never missed one of my kids' birthday parties. I've still never missed a Christmas with them. Ball game, band concert. How about you, D-Loss? How about Skern? How about Mama T? I'd say Mama T don't have an athlete in her family. By the looks of them. Where are they going to get their athletic abilities from? Her or Butch? That was a snort laugh, wasn't it? I heard you. I got a D-Loss snort laugh here, too.
I'll say he just got drafted in the NHL draft. Watch out. That'll be her claim tomorrow. I got a cousin's got a sister's brother-in-law that next door neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, D-Loss. This for you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Does not taste good.
Are you retarded? Seriously?
Holy shit, dude, I found a dildo!
Or do we just dump the whole fucking bucket of blood on them and let those nailworks underneath them, those sharks, have one hell of a feast?
Quick! First person to correctly spell underneath. I don't know. You get the win for the night.
You should have heard Ernie asking everybody what they were going to do on July 4th.
4th?
He said it twice. I lost it.
F-O-R-F? 4th?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely did. I started laughing. It was hilarious. And he didn't think twice about it.
Dude, he ain't got the damn common sense or no, let's say book smarts. Book smarts. He ain't got the book smarts of a, C average 4th grader. Or should I say 4th grader?
4th, yeah. Like he thinks that he can tell us or insinuate that he helped get Rap in jail. But yeah, he's got bigger charges on him and more of them. I don't believe he's going to be talking to any cops because he's a bigger prize than what old Rap is.
Yeah.
So we're not that stupid. It's funny that he tried that. He tried to give a little bit of bait and then said, "I'm not going to talk anymore about this." He's sad.
John
I've
Cena
heard.
said the hits.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sit down. I can't sit down. I got to
We need
send
to.
that to my buddy too.
We should watch that.
Let me tell him to tune in right quick. Let me send him a link right quick.
Yeah. Ernie's got some film footage out there. He certainly does. I found screenshots that he sent out that he was bragging to people, and there was messages with these supposed pedos that they were trying to bait, and they're fucking stupid, man. Really fucking stupid. I couldn't believe it. I was like, these idiots. They don't need to fuck with anything that has to do with the legal system. They need to stay away from it.
I told I told him about that video. I said, yeah, I said Ernie just left old dude's house and he smacked the phone out of his hand and called him a bitch. I said, and then when the cop told him to sit down, he goes, I can't sit down.
That's funny.
There was something else I noticed in that video the other day. I can't remember what it is now, but good to hear, Queen. Good to hear. Is he gonna be one that shoots me? Yeah. That's when he got lit up again. That's when old dude teabagged him and lit him up.
I mean, honestly, he does it to himself. Like in all reality, he should have been tased in that highway run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking off like he did and doing everything he did. Yeah. That right there gets you the prongs.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's been lucky. He's not had charges that were brought against him and stuck. Something's always happened. And I mean, honestly, if I was him, I would have rolled the dice. I would have showed up. Been like, you know what? I've avoided it this far. Let me try. If I show up, I'm first time felon, so it's going to be like probably about your minimum sentence, if not just a little bit above it. So, I mean, the fuck, you would have had some paper, maybe 6 months in jail, bro. Like, what the fuck are
That's what
you
I was
doing?
thinking.
You
I
ain't
was thinking
working.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months to a
Probation.
year, and like he ain't got a career, he ain't got shit going on. He'd had it made by his supporters in jail. He's a dumbass. He don't think about things. If he's not in control and have his fucking wings to go wherever and whenever, then he's not happy. So what does he do? He fucks his life up completely. Because now there is not going to be any minimums. I can promise you that. It's not going to happen. Especially after they gave you a charge that was trailing your other charge. It was connected because you just didn't show up. So they give you bail jumping. And you still don't show up. And then you have charges in New York and you don't show up. Like hell, you got charges at the time you're supposed to be going to Kentucky to be arraigned. Like an
See, now
idiot.
what he's done by going to two different states like that, once he's done serving a sentence, if it's all in one state, they can run it concurrently.
Yep.
Once he's done serving his sentence in Kentucky,
Go to New York.
he's going to have to face his shit in New York.
Mm-hmm. Sure will.
Yeah. So it's going to be two. He's going to be in prison, bro, for a while.
For a minute. Yep.
Yeah. Like when he gets out, he's probably gonna have grandkids somewhere. Honestly.
If he gets out.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah,
gets
he
out.
he might meet his doom in prison.
Well, I mean, you got to think 10 to 15 years. That's what 54, almost 60, right there
Yeah.
for those times. Like so. I mean, and that's what he's probably going to do. So that's going to be the age he's going to be just at that, like sentencing.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, shit, dude, that's just one state. That's not both. And I might add, Ernie knows he's done a lot of illegal shit. If people know he's locked up and can't do shit to them, they might come forward then. And Ernie might be really fucked. Because he knows he's done some really fucked up shit to people.
Hey, Beth.
I mean, look at what everybody said around that trial. Just the trial. You know, he's done a lot more since.
Yeah.
He's already been. I was going to say he was pulled into the FBI office since then, pretending to be Department of Homeland Security. Good job, Skern. Yeah, and all that was documented too, wasn't it, Ernie? You giving threats, life-threatening. Yeah. Don't even play. A lot of those people still waiting to see you get behind bars. I can promise you that. They are, Ernie.
Hey, Constance Sue.
What's up, Constance? What's up, Beth? We on break tonight?
Did y'all see him show his bulge, cough, cough last night? At least MAGA has enough decency to comment on it. Put some clothes on. To a real woman, that behavior would be unbecoming. Skanks. On the other hand, yeah, right. Yep. It's all right, Bama.
It happens.
We're putting our subs to sleep now. Look.
Yeah. We're so
boring.
freaking boring.
But it's good to have 241 in here watching us go, going to sleep with us.
Hanging out. Big nap time. Everybody get their mats. Story time. Penny, we never mind.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Penny, we were going to play the game, but we realized an hour into the stream that we hadn't posted it, so we're going to wait. So.
Yeah. We'll get a round in tomorrow.
Yep, Constant seen it. Oh.
Did MAGA flip? Or is she just funning about?
I think she was just about. I know she showed up at some point yesterday, I think it was, somewhere. I didn't really pay attention. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention, so I don't know the story behind it. Somebody else could probably fill you in.
Yeah. Daisy Joe, Ernie has to go online to meet women.
Catfish.
Yeah. And it's like Ernie Shell walking into a, place where females would be, a bar, restaurant, dance, whatever. I'm 50. I haven't had to worry about going on a date with somebody I'm not married to in 30 years. But Ernie, he can't pick up no woman. He smells like shit. Like absolute shit. His hands are friggin' nasty. Like he's got dirt gunked up on his knuckles. I mean, his teeth are yellow as all get out, like they glow in the dark. He's just nasty. And You know, I mean, you could smell his breath from 20 feet away. He can't pick up a woman in real life. He has to go online. Go online, find somebody who is in desperate need of somebody, you know, somebody like MAGA. The list goes on. There's a bunch that he's met that he's, you know, some of them he just took advantage of. Some of them just never saw it coming. But and then he's got this fake persona, the bounty hunter, 194 years of experience, all the alphabet agencies he's worked for. You know, he's a sniper. He does all this. He's infantry, blah, 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 blah. He repels from helicopters. You know, he's going to go to a vigil and drop down from a helicopter. But he don't never do that stuff. You know, people like D-Boss. You see like a lonely, rich lady strolling the streets of YouTube. That's who Ernie would sucker. Somebody just like D-Boss.
Certainly is.
You know why Ernie hasn't showed Mama T any real love? Because he knows she ain't got shit.
Oh, yeah, she has nothing to offer him.
Nothing.
That's why she gets treated the way she does.
Yeah. She's expendable. Like, he's a werewolf, right? Yeah, I mean, he's fake. He's fake. It's like early on when we had our YouTube channel first started, and I used to use the avatar all the time, and I had that avatar of me, you know, with the beard when it was longer. And some lady said, "Jimbo, you're catfishing." I can't remember who it was or why they said it, but
yeah, about dyeing your beard. Yeah,
and I'm
I remember that.
No, this is not catfishing. This is how I look all the time, and I don't want nobody. You know, I'm not trying to fish, catfish or carp fish or nothing. I'm married happily. Hey, Mystery Sky Poo. You know, I don't need to flirt around with morons like D-Boss and MAGA. There's plenty of others I can mention. What's her name made a fool out of herself? Big Nose Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
She gave him everything in the world he wanted, to the point it broke her. Her kids didn't have nothing to do with her no more. Of course, Nicolina played a role in that. That's another family she successfully destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, I felt bad for her. I mean, I tried to warn her it was going to happen, but at the same time, you still feel bad. Like, she was one of the ones that was hard to reach. Just like, okay, I get it, but just look at the reality. She just couldn't do that. And of course, helped him push that lie about him having that job in New York and everything. And then after he came to YouTube, she crossed a couple of people the wrong way and she paid the price for it. You know, it was sad. I mean, her daughter being involved in it, that should have never happened. I mean, I get Ernie's dangerous, but it just made that situation 10 times worse when that happened. And I mean, I had thought at one time myself about reaching out to her daughter and kept myself from doing it. Like, I've looked into doing things like that a few times, but I haven't followed through. So, I mean, that just, you got to think about the consequences of even reaching out to people. And a lot of times it's just not worth it, man. It causes way too much more damage. If you're really trying to do something right, then that should be part of that processing, you know? Like, if it's really going to have a good outcome. That's why, you know, a lot of these screenshots about intentions or whatever, you know, that's exactly what it was. Just that. There was no follow through with it. It was talk. So, but yeah, I really did feel bad for Lisa. I mean, I didn't like some of the shit she did, but even after she left and she was talking to Nicolina and rapping them, I even messaged her then. I was like, just don't trust any of these people, Lisa. It's not worth it. You know, like none of them are good. And we see that is the fact, you know. But like she was
Yep.
one of the first ones I ever reached out to, and one of the ones I just couldn't reach. Makes it
She did
sad.
say that when her and Ernie weren't together. She did say that he touched her butt while they slept in bed together. Um, you know, but she's one of those ones who ain't credible because when she's loving Ernie, no, he didn't touch me inappropriately. When she's hating on Ernie, he touched me. So, you know, it's kind of a wash, you know. I know she was really hurt by Ernie. So I think she was just desperate. Just desperate for companionship. Um, what I saw anyway. I could be wrong. I have been before. Lisa said he stunk. She's right. He does stink. He won't bathe. Like he hates cleaning off. Like I don't know why, but you know.
Man, honestly, I think it's part of his schizophrenia.
Yeah,
I really do.
damn.
I mean, it's a sad part of the problem.
Well,
But
you
at the
know,
same time, druggies a lot of times don't do that either. So I mean, you mix the two, and you're probably not going to get too many baths out of it. You know,
yeah.
not even being funny. Just it's a sad reality.
Lisa's back in his chat now.
Oh well. I hope she's more cautious this time.
Yeah. Well, she was one of the ones y'all saw the video at the beginning. If you haven't seen it, I'll play it again here in a minute. Um, so, but before our intro, I played a video of Ernie, um, in traveling around. But she was one of the ones because Kipper and I talked about. Um, he says in that video he gave up a career for 60 days. Well, she was one of the ones who lied about that career, said that she had millionaire friends in New York who were giving Ernie $100,000 and $100,000 plus per year, plus per diem, a big office in downtown Manhattan, just horse shit, you know. And of course, that was one of Ernie's big, you know, things on his resume. He's director of operations of whatever the hell that was. But yeah, she enabled the shit out of him. So for her to be back in this chat, it really don't surprise me. Put a 1 in the chat if you missed the Ernie video that began our show today. Oh, please don't tell me it was a snake. Wasn't Ernie, was it? She didn't say who, she said what. So I'm assuming it wasn't Ernie.
Well, still, it could apply.
Good. Erica's got a cousin who's schizophrenic and he's always filthy as hell. He will not shower or wash his clothes. It's awful. Yeah.
Ninja Mouse, I could see that. I could see that for sure. Unfortunately, I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So you guys did not see the video. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. It's about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes long, I think. but it's worth a watch. So
this was right when we came to YouTube, and Ernie came to YouTube.
Yeah.
This was when this was. He was on his tour of the United States state houses to help get the SOCA Act pushed.
Yep. I believe this was the night after Kemper had him shot with rubber bullets.
I love it. That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, he found out who did it. It was Kemper. Son of a bitch, man. Like, what the hell?
He posted pictures of the red spot on his chest like I did something for real, man. Like, dude, I cannot, like, teleport. And he didn't even tell us where he was at half the time. Unless he was leaving there, he wouldn't say a word. You know what I mean? So, yeah, whatever, Ernie. Ain't nobody was trying to follow you or do any dumb shit. Your ass busted on some black eyes trying to act all cool on somebody else's panel. And yeah, you look like a
spider. Is that what it was? What do you do, boy? What? Can I go to the gym with you tomorrow? Yeah. Why? So you can make me look stupid? You need a spotter? Yeah. I can't spot. I can't lift 5 pounds. I can lift. I can spot you. Okay. Anything you can lift, I can lift.
I don't think so.
I'm maxing out tomorrow. I'm seeing what
you maxing out tomorrow?
Is that Hunter?
That's Hunter.
Yeah, good luck, Jimbo. Sorry.
Look at this little wuss. Look at this little wuss. This little wuss. Look at him. This little muscle he got. He got a little muscle.
You're gonna have to spot your dad, Hunter.
Look, I can almost wrap my whole hand around your bicep.
He's gonna be on the treadmill.
Leave my bicep alone.
Hey, Hunter, you're gonna have to spot him on the treadmill.
Come here and show the guns. Which one's bigger? Go out there a little bit. Show the guns. You can't do it, can you?
Looks like sandwich garnish, man. Looks like olives on toothpicks.
Use my spot tomorrow.
Oh no, spiders, no! I'll go help you. I'll go spot you. Yeah, I got you, bro.
We're going at 1.
Don't call me bro.
1.
1.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now.
1 right now.
Yeah.
Nina, I don't know if BK's
now,
but I do know that there was one time that they thought they had gotten him arrested, and he went live talking about Skern down over and over and over, and he started calling the jail and found out the Skern wasn't in jail and looked completely crazy.
Yeah, and then he got mad. He said, "I called over there just a few minutes ago when he wasn't on live, and you guys told me he was there, or no, he was on his way there." Mm-hmm. They were like, "Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about."
Transport, yep. I was just like, wow. Like, that's why you never count them chickens. Never count them until you see them motherfuckers. You know?
Oh, no, TN. Prayers up for TN right now, guys. Paramedics, please pray. She's been in the bushes, and please pray for my mama. Paramedics just took her to the hospital.
Oh, no.
Yeah. TN's mom was in chat one night. Remember that?
Yep.
Goodness gracious, TN. We're praying for you. We love you. I'm sorry to hear that. Tell Mama TN that we are praying for her. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, Bama.
Yeah. Please keep us updated, TN. Okay, cool.
Damn.
As mods, we tried to talk to her, but she was lonely, so anything we tried to warn her about him went in one ear and out the other. She lost all by picking him. She wasn't allowed to see her grandkids. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. A lot of people tried to warn her. A lot. No matter all the bullshit that's been talked, I don't want to see her have her life destroyed over it. I don't want to see anybody's life destroyed. That's exactly
No.
how the band was started. So we can warn people, hey man, don't buy into this fool because he's a fool.
Yep.
Like
That's exactly why we came. You know, it was what you said. That's why we started what we're doing. Like 100%, people like her are the reason why.
Yep. And you win some, you lose some. You know, I mean, it's an unfortunate part of it, but don't stop. Just keep letting people know.
Yep. All right, let me play y'all this video. I'm gonna run in here right quick while it plays.
What, you playing that one at State House with his broken foot? Like he didn't go to the hospital and he's hobbling around here with a quote broken foot. And like a long time before this, he was already walking around with his little selfie stick and his camera or his phone, and he was going up the stairs and all this other shit while he's on live. Just if he had a broke foot, he wouldn't have been moving like that.
Yeah, self-diagnosed broken foot.
Mm-hmm. Just like attacks.
All right, we'll be right back.
You know, we got to forget about everybody else because this is how you do it. This is how you make laws. This is how you change the country for the best right here. This is how it happens. I mean, look at Governor Ron DeSantis. He already took one of her bills and he said, hey, look, I'm passing this thing. He added a bunch of stuff to it. Next thing you know, he passes it in Florida. But I'll tell you right now, I mean, we work with those guys. People, you know, you can't underestimate everybody, man. And people do that. People underestimate so much. It's not even funny. And it's sad to do that. You should never do that. Never underestimate nobody. So yeah, I think that he's going to be back in the chat because he was complaining about her using the pictures of his kids. Who are we talking about here? Who are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So let me see, Chuck. Let me see what you got here, bro. And she is supposed to be back in about 20 minutes. Okay, who is this? Summer Wells, not forgotten. Okay, so Andrew Hills was just in the chat and asked him about the panda bears. And then, he ended up, well, look, tomorrow, guys, look what we got going on tomorrow at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock tomorrow, guys. We're going to be in Nebraska. And we've got that interview with Andrew Hill. And this is going to be a great scenery. We're going to do it and we're going to get it done. Let's let him tell his side of the story. And, you know, I don't want people, look, here's the thing. I don't want people, you know, jumping on this man because we don't know, guys. We really don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Anything could have happened, guys. Anything. And this ain't the hat make me sweat. It's my foot was broke. But I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it for you, the people. You can't give up now. Guys, like I said, I showed you guys, I've told everything I've said to you guys, we're doing it. I said it'll be a few days, we'll be out here state to state. That's what we're doing now. But look at this beautiful scenery. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenery, but it's for you, the people. That's what we're doing it for. We didn't get paid to do this. And like I said, I got a nice little career, but I left it for 60 plus days for you people because I know it has to get done. I'm not going to, you know, I help start it and then that'll come out here soon, guys. You'll find out who and what people are in life and what role they play. That's the major thing. I always remember signs and symbols. When I hold that number 1 up, that's a sign right there, guys. Look up number 1 and what it stands for. And you'll be surprised. You'll see exactly. There's few trolls because the trolls don't have no idea what's going on. And I knew it. I tried to give them break after break after break, but you can't. Pretty soon you have to lay the hammer down. You have to take those gloves off and you have to fight fire. And when you fight fire, you don't fight fire with fire because it creates more fire. You dash it out. You fight it with water. That's what you got to do. You know, you can't take fire and fight water. Can you? You can't do it. You cannot fight anything with water. Literally, I mean, you cannot fight against water. Water is the only thing you can't fight, guys. I'm telling you. Even wind cannot fight water. Remember that. I will, guys. But like right now, I've got all these meetings today, and I'm getting ready to say goodbye to you because I can hear them coming out. We got 5 minutes to prepare for this next one. Let's go in. Let's do this for Kansas. Kansas, this is for you today. We're here for you, the people. Most importantly, your children and their future children. Thank you, guys. Much respect, and God bless.
Yeah, let me, before we start talking about major dumbass stuff, can anybody tell me what his point was with the water stuff? Like, water is the only thing you can't fight. Remember that.
Can't fight fire with fire.
What the fuck? What's he talking about, bro? Like,
I have no idea.
yeah, he was in Kansas.
Yep, that was the Kansas State House.
He was in Kansas the night he got shot with the rubber bullets.
Yep, busted that ace.
Yep. Constance might recognize the hotel. You see?
Yep. It's funny.
He's walking. You got that video, right? Where he's walking across the parking lot. Next thing you know, bump. He gets up and he goes, "Oh, oh."
Well, no,
nobody else in the family realizes it. I think it's what's her name? The swear lady.
Prayer Garden.
Swear Garden, yeah. I think it's her that goes, "Something happened to Ernie. Is he all right?"
Well, it's funny because like he was talking shit, just trying to be Ernie, and he's getting out of his car, and he's straightening his jacket and everything, and he starts walking, and next thing you know, shit just goes sideways, and his phone bounces. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like he gets up grunting, and next thing you know, he's gone. Like I said, I've got it, but the way it was recorded is sideways. If you can rotate it, I've got it all day long, man. I was in that rabbit hole today, bro. So
yeah, send it to me. I can rotate it.
Yeah,
that's easy. That's easy stuff.
I don't know. I don't edit videos and shit.
It's easy. Oh God, is Ernie okay? Oh, was that Ernie? Something happened? Oh, we got the robot. Keep a robot. The Keep a robot is not playing today. Here I am all up on my panel by myself, waiting on my partner to come back. He was with Xanaxander one time, and he claimed he had been shot 3 or 4 times, a different time. Yeah, this fool, he ain't never been shot. He talks so much crap. That's why, can't get through his freaking head. Who would want to shoot Ernie? And why? Like, he's got all these people, he's got convinced that people want him out of the way. Out of the way of what? What do you do? You're a nothing. A big poop burger. Yes, his movie is definitely a comedy, Ninja Mouse. Keep her down. I know. Look, Ernie got him back right then and there. He saw it. It was an electronic spider demons. They was hopping on the lines, running out behind Kemper's place there. They got him. Right. Why waste a video? Right. Why waste a bullet on that fool? Bullets are expensive these days. He's the comedy his whole life. Exactly. I got the video, so let me download this and turn it sideways and we'll. Let's see, did I get it? No. Oh, yeah, we got it. Still waiting. When Kemper comes back, I'll get more of it. Let me see. Let me turn it real quick. There he comes.
Hello.
There's Mr. Kemper. Damn, I looked up and you had different avatars of your face and it's like shocked. Thought you was really coming out of screen on me.
Sorry, man. No, I went to go get that video and send it to you, and right when I did, I heard the robot thing start, and I was like, well, shit. So yeah. I just finished what I had to do and then came back.
I wonder if I can speed this up.
So, you should be able to.
I mean, I got the video edited here.
Can you slow it down at all?
Maybe. Let's see here.
You're talking about the one I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, that was when I first started screen recording, pretty much. So I was still a rookie. I found some gold today, though, man. You're about to have that messenger loaded up, bro. I found some good stuff. One of his first promos, whenever Benny had called the law on him when he was out there pretending to dig for evidence or bodies.
Yeah.
Out there in Maryville or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's a good one. Like, that was one of the first big shit talking and trolling sessions that had happened between the two. One of the first big ones. Like, I had another live that Ernie did where Benny went on his panel and just asked Ernie questions all night. And they were just talking shit back and forth. It was probably the most tame I've ever seen the two, but it was still funny. That was whenever Ernie was at that lake house. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep. He was out there on that deck.
I watched that video the other day.
Yep.
So I've got it too. That was like Benny has always owned him.
Yep. Always has been.
Oh man, this video is gonna be so funny.
Beth, I don't think Mama T went live today. If she did, I missed it. But so many other people had been live, so. But she's always full of misinformation anytime she goes live. It doesn't matter what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about.
That's the truth. All right, I believe we might have it here. Let's see. If I do, I'll email it to us. We'll have it.
So we can play it.
Yeah. All right, we got it. Let me give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. When he fell out of his chair? I don't remember that. But yeah, him busting his ass on this ice, it's funny. And it was like the panel just kept talking. Ernie done fell, hurt himself, grunting and groaning. After he's gone is when they notice. It's some of the best shit ever. He was close to me on that run in Louisville. I wish I could have gotten to him. Yeah, I was watching videos today of him claiming to be up here in Taylor, Michigan. I called the law on him. Yeah. The same one that they're over there saying I called the cops on him when he come up here to whoop my ass. That's the bullshit. That's where it comes from. And he was called out during that live from his own chat that he was full of shit. That they had even called dispatch, and the dispatch said there had been no calls with the name Ernest Shell in it. So, he was called out during it, real time. Not just by them, by me. Because I was like, oh, yeah, really? Because I hadn't even been paying attention to the fool for like a month or whatever. And the next thing you know, he's pulling that shit. I was like, you're a fucking liar. I have not called no cops on you. But, they make them claims. And he's not a good actor. He tried to act like the cops were there. He put his camera on silent, or his camera off and audio off. Yeah. Tried to pretend that they patted him down. And then some bullshit because he fucked up saying my name Kemper. He said Kimber. And then he said they fucked up saying my name. Like, tried to pass the buck on it. Like, worst acting ever. He fell out of his chair twice. Once when he was with Lisa at that place that was supposed to be haunted. Yeah, I remember that. And the other time he wasn't at Jimbo's. Oh, shit. That's funny. Oh, hell yeah. What clip are you talking about? And then she timed her out? Oh, you talking about that Tiffany chick, right, Beth? Is that the one you're talking about? I can't remember her last name, but it started with a T as well. If I'm thinking of the same person. Of course, there's that. Oh gosh, what's her name? The one that worked in Sullivan County Courthouse. She's the beyond stupid chick. Like I was actually watching a video of that the other day when she was supposedly in witness protection or some shit. The shit they come up with is crazy. So crazy.
Damn, now I got kicked. What the hell? I come back and make you robot? I robot in your ass when I get back. Oh, sorry, Gipper. Oh gosh. So I came back and Kemper gone. Let's see here. Y'all gonna love this one. What happened, dude? Meerkats have no sound. Robots got you again. Kemper, he was at least an older house. His heroin girlfriend was on panel when he purposely fell out of a chair. Kemper's gonna try it again. This time it's gonna work. Y'all like my new Hooter shirt? Oh, here's the logo. Got that in Johnson City, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. One more try with the Meerkats. You got sound now, bro?
Yeah, I believe so.
There it is.
All right.
There it is. We're almost done processing video, uploaded to our StreamYard, and we will bust a cap. Y'all ready? This is 3 minutes, 22 seconds long, and very well worth it.
Lord, who is that big mouth bastard in the back? Is that me? Is that my back feed? No, that's somebody else. Oh, hell.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a background.
Sorry, my shit's all pushed that's over. Andrew. That's Andrew. Andrew, how many machines you running?
Hey, Andrew.
What? Yes, dear.
Andrew, have you ever did you ever get to see or talk to Summer?
I seen her for maybe a split second as we were reloading the U-Haul from the storage unit. I mean, I didn't see her that long, but from what I seen, she was a typical child running amok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like Summer.
And but Summer,
typical
but
child running
Hunter.
amok. I mean, and no, whoever is under Don Wells in the chat though, sorry for cutting you off, man. They just gotta chill.
I don't know if it's Don. I'm pretty sure it is Don. It's his logo, and this is pretty much what, it's his MO too. It's what him and Candace do. They want to always interfere with anything to do with Summer.
Yes.
Hi, Don. Hi.
Every time we start talking about Summer, he wants to interfere with it. Anyone that comes upon panel that could help clear up some of their lies that they're telling, he wants to, intervene and cause problems. And you know that your son, Hunter is your son. You know that your son did not have anything to do with what happened to Summer. You know
He
that.
likes to point his finger at everyone except the source, and he knows who the source is.
Donald is pointing his finger at Hunter in order to keep the focus off of him and Candace and the real truth of what happened to Summer. You know that also.
Oh yeah,
get out of the car,
I'm
Ernie.
saying that's why I even started getting up here on why my name's even as big as it is now. Because this shit here, what I'm reading in your chat on our private group here, our panel here, and it's something to do with this shit is the only reason why I come up out the shadows.
You should be reading the front chat, because the front chat's saying that they do not believe that Hunter had anything to do with what happened to Summer.
Right.
Hunter is a victim. Hunter is also a victim. Your son is a victim to all of this.
Oh yeah, sorry, hold on.
When they go up there and they arrest, foul plays already came in to play on December the 15th. I don't know if you know that or not.
No.
Turn down.
Well, yes, it has. And when they go up there and they make that arrest, if I was Hunter's parents, I would be wanting them prosecuted to the fullest for implicating my son into this bullshit.
Oh God. Yeah. No, I had to go back on your live here on my phone, to see what peeps are saying. It's easier. It's a lot better. Like I said.
I'm thinking new intro.
Oh God!
New intro clip, my God. That's some good stuff right there.
Hey, look, you saw his shirt wasn't tore or nothing. If he'd been shot, it left all that mess on his chest that you saw the next day when he showed his little video of his chest.
Would you see he was holding his ribs in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Ain't
a little
nothing wrong with that. He's a damn psycho liar, man.
I'm gonna say his vajay blew up and it went out the side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Constance. There was 4 people on panel, and none of them noticed.
Nope.
Nobody noticed.
It was good shit.
Graham, he always carrying a badge. Always carrying a badge.
Like I said, there's a lot of gold in this phone, bro. I was going through a lot of it today. That was part of it.
That was right there, Green Eyes, behind Green Eyes. That's when he said Kemper shot him.
Yep.
With the rubber bullets.
But his dumbass, I mean, you can see the black ice behind him when he stands back up. You can see it in the road.
Yeah.
But his dumbass he was more worried about that camera and where it was pointing than where his feet were.
Yep.
And bit it. Bit it hard.
Ghost, did you fact check this?
Nana Kim, yes, he did. That ego got hurt too. That pride.
He now gets monthly treatments for vaginitis. That Kipper's picture is now Meerkat.
Yep.
There's a story behind all Kipper's pictures.
I was going to say, Ernie kept saying that our group was like a bunch of meerkats. And this was when we first started the channel. And he kept calling us meerkats and making fun. Every time he was live, he said something about meerkats. I was like, fuck him. And went and got me some pictures of meerkats. I had like 6 or 7 different ones, but yeah. Got it trolling.
Constance, PG did acknowledge it. Finally, she said, I think she was the one who said, did something happen to Ernie?
Yeah.
Is Ernie okay? And I think Andrew one of them said, I think he fell. And, then, of course, Ernie had to get off there. He didn't say bye or nothing. I think he just left, right? And then
he left. Constance, I'll send you the clip that I just sent Jimbo, and it's got all that in there. It's just sideways. I guess he had to fit it for the screen, which it looked a lot better anyway. But yeah, it's funny shit, man. Like he was always doing something dumb like that. Like I remember what was that 3 or 4 days he spent at Niagara Falls, and everybody thought he was trying to leave the country. He's going across the border. I was like, that fool is not going across the border. He's not gotten the vaccination. He's not going anywhere. And Canada's that country. They're going to be the ones that ain't going to let you in. It ain't about United States.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he tried to play like he was. That's where he got his little video to post on his channel with Niagara Falls in it. Came from the same time period.
Damn, Skirt living out the stands intro music, taking a face full of pavement. He damn sure did. Just to make a statement.
You need to have that video clipped and put into the intro when those lyrics are on.
I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. That's going in.
That's good stuff.
What is it, girl?
In the morning, can you give me $5 in gas?
I can give you $5 now.
Okay.
Is the car empty on gas?
It's at 50 miles.
That won't get you to town and back?
No. She lives on the bypass.
How about put 20 in it?
Okay.
A whole 20.
Okay.
I know how you are.
Okay.
She put 15 in and she'll get her a Red Bull.
Hell yeah. She'll get plenty of miles out of that.
Yeah. No, he don't have no passport.
Hell no. This fool can't even buy pew pew.
Yes, TN, please keep us updated in Discord, please.
Yes, please.
And I need to apologize. I've been so absent in Discord. I've had so much stuff going on here at the house. Oh, that's Paige. Prairie Winds and Wildflowers, Spiritual Arts. Okay. But I've missed so much over the last probably 3 or 4 days, to be honest with you. I've been working on these brakes, and I think we got it pretty much straightened out. Our car's good. James's truck, it don't rub or squeak anymore, but it needs caliper and something else. But a rotor. It needs a caliper and a rotor, and so we're gonna get that when he gets paid next week, and hopefully it don't take so long to get everything done this time. But it just so much going on. And
well, I get it, man. I do. I certainly do. I can't wait to see some of these 4th of July parades coming up this weekend.
Oh yeah. How do you guys usually do there at the store? Are you on 4th of July?
We're usually slow, man. Most people are out drinking, barbecuing, that kind of shit.
Barbecuing, yeah.
So it should be a slow day unless it rains. If it rains, then they'll all come drink.
We're supposed to get rain.
Here?
We are supposed to get rain here.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. No, you'll be good, bro. It won't rain in the basement.
I'll get washed out. But yeah, I know I know Charlotte, they've got a parade. I know Lansing has fireworks on the riverfront. It's especially at the riverfront because that's where the Lugnut Stadium is.
Yeah.
So there's a big area people can be on foot and hang out and watch. Man, it's really cool, really cool. But I'm one of those patriotic people. You know what I mean? Like you won't see me with a lot of red, white, and blue stuff, but I love anything to do with the military or the country and a big display. You know what I mean?
Green eyes don't rub it in.
I don't like our government, but I love our country.
Me too, brother. I love the good old US of A. I wouldn't dare ever think about living anywhere else.
No, there's no point in that.
No, man, this is, no matter what faults we got, this is the country, man. This is where everybody wants to be.
Yeah. It's the last stand for freedom, bro. It really is. And I mean, we're slowly losing a lot of those freedoms, but it's still the best place.
Yeah. Good night, Skunk Ape. Glad to have you as long as we did. We probably won't be on much longer. It's 2 hours in now, so we got After Midnight coming up tomorrow night again. And I should be in town the whole time tomorrow, so I might even be able to, if you send me a couple of those videos, that didn't take me no time. Edit that.
Bro, like I said, I've got about 40 gig worth of recorded video on my recorded app.
Yeah.
It'll come out in 5-minute clips because you know how it is with these apps, but I'm sure you'll be able to find the timestamp and splice it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Happy Canada Day. Kemper would have said for all you hosers, but I'm not going to say that.
For what? What are you talking about?
Happy Canada Day.
I didn't even
Pretty
know.
Winds and Wildflower said Happy Canada Day, Earth Angel. So it must be Canada Day there. I said, Kemper would have called you a bunch of hosers, but I'm not going to do that.
No, I actually like Canada. It's a pretty cool place.
I got to be careful, like saying things about Kemper, because I know he's got a high-powered rifle that shoots rubber bullets, and I don't want to take a face full of pavement.
It's like a mega airsoft rifle,
right?
Mega bullets.
Yeah, I don't want no part of that. Mm-hmm.
Going down, Jimbo. You're going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Canada is pretty cool, man. Like, I've only been over to the Windsor, Ontario area, but it's pretty cool. I like the architecture they have there in the downtown area. I loved going to Point Pelee, which it's supposed to be like the southernmost point of Canada. And it's right in the middle of Lake Erie. And huge beach, and there's like a freshwater marsh right before you get to the beach. So you've got like all these turtles and frogs and stuff like that. Up here, we don't have alligators. We got like one poisonous snake, and it's further north. You know what I mean? So, but it's pretty cool up there, man. It really is. You ever get a chance, go.
I've been a couple times, but I was a little boy. I don't really remember, but I do want to take kids up there and check,
I don't know how it is now, But when I went, it was pre 9/11, so it might be different. But when I went, you just went like they would like if they wanted to search your car, they'd have you pull over. But
Right.
most of the time, people just got waved through.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like it was pretty easy process. I'm sure you got to have a passport or something now, but
probably. And we need to get those anyway. The kids need to get them, and
yeah.
I mean it's a good idea to have that kind of stuff anyway. Hello, Crispy Treat. For some reason, I always want a Rice Krispie after I see that name.
What are we talking about?
Southern Taylor. Earth Angel said, "Thank you. Proud of my country. She is beautiful." We've got quite a few Canadians in our chat, in our members. We do. We actually do.
I mean, like I said, everything I've seen about Canada has been cool. You know what I mean?
Earth Angel said, "Yes, passport required," which especially after 9/11, it makes sense.
Well, I was going to say, I know Canada, I think the legal drinking age is 18 or 19 or something. And a lot of people from here would go for the weekend over to Canada and hang out and just get smashed.
Yeah.
Come back. So, And
I wouldn't put that much effort into it. I mean, I'd rather just, pay some wino at the
right
corner store or whatever, go in there and buy me whatever.
No, I hear you, bro. I guess it's more of the feeling of being able to legally buy it and sit there at a bar and
right, because in the States you don't at 18, 19 you can't pull up a seat and have a beer.
You can't sit at the bar unless you're 21.
Right.
So
yeah, so I get that.
I mean, especially around here, man. Like a lot of what people do is drink and go to the casino because we have quite a few casinos up here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's sort of like the culture, but they could do it at their age. So,
and for a different time, we'll go more deep into it, but that's one thing I think about the legal age of drinking and legal age of being able to die for your country. I think all that should correlate.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Just like legally in Michigan, people that are in the service can't buy nicotine unless they're 21. Which to me, if you can lay down your life for your country or at least make that offer, you should be able to buy whatever you want to buy. So that's just my opinion, but
Leslie knows. Anybody, we grew up in Harlan.
A brown bag? Is that what you're talking about? A place like that? You just take a brown bag?
Mags is a bootlegger.
Oh, okay.
Mag Bailey was a bootlegger in Harlan. And, if you wanted to drink or wanted to buy beer or anything like that, you either had to drive. For one, you couldn't get it, of course, unless you were 21, unless you bought a bootlegger. But even like grown men would just go to Mac Bailey's because otherwise you had to drive to Virginia or a town far away, at least 35, 45 minutes away to get liquor and or beer or whatever. But
okay, let me ask you this. How many counties in that area are dry counties?
Used to be pretty much all of them.
All of them were dry?
They were. They're not now.
I remember, like, all my friends that went to Berea, we would, party, so we would have...
Berea's not in that area.
We would have to go where Eastern Kentucky was, the university, to buy our liquor.
Yeah.
Why was that? Was that...
It's the same county. That's the same county.
Is it? So why couldn't you get in Berea, but you could in Richmond? I think it was Richmond.
I don't know. It might be a city ordinance.
Might have been.
But Berea pretty much all that's in Berea is the college.
Oh, I know.
Berea College.
There's like a pizza place and a couple other things downtown, but that's about it, man.
Yeah, it's
like we would sit there at
Richmond's
the
much bigger. You know, the college there is much bigger. Eastern Kentucky University.
Oh yeah.
But
well, we would sit
they
down.
had the bars, you know, strip clubs and everything else there.
Oh, we would just sit on the tennis courts and slam Everclear, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Christian college.
Want to know something cool? Richmond and Berea, both in Madison County.
Yep. Yep.
Ern, you listening?
Madison.
That's going to be your home for a while. I would say that he would serve a significant amount of time in the Madison County Detention Center before being moved to a prison.
Yep.
I would imagine.
I can't wait to send some of these videos to you. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
You'll have to clean them up.
An hour and a half, you know, from Harlan to Berea, hour and a half at least. So a little bit different area. I don't know why. I think Berea might be wet or moist now too. So
it might be. I mean, a lot of places are starting to.
Most places are with the taxes and everything. You know, that being able to capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they started seeing, look, these bootleggers are making money tax free. Well, we can make it legal and tax it, and they tax the shit out of it too.
Well, I was going to say we had our own bootleggers. I mean, we had Popcorn Sutton and a few others, but there was an actual place called Fort Marks. You know, it was out in between Cosby and Newport, and you used to be able to go there and buy, and it was all bootleg. Everything. The beer was homemade. The moonshine right there. It was made. Like you'd walk in, and there was jars of moonshine cherries all over the fucking place. You know what I mean? So
good night, Pink Bolo.
I don't know about that moonshine, man. It's
hell no, ain't no moonshine.
It'll strip paint off a car. That's for sure.
Penny Positive lived in Georgetown, Kentucky for a while.
Oh, I know where that's at.
Yeah, it's
right before Cincy.
Yep, right before. And the Cincinnati Bengals practice facility is in Georgia. Well, their preseason practice facility is in Georgetown.
Yep.
So yeah, it's on the other side of Lexington from where I am. You go through Berea, Richmond, then Lexington, then Georgetown.
Yeah, I was going to say Georgetown's literally like when you're in Lexington and you're leaving, you're starting to see the signs for Georgetown.
Yeah.
I remember
the next significant city on the road, on the highway.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to drive that every weekend for about 6 months. From Newport to Cincy. Because my brother played sports and I would come to a lot of his games.
Oh, cool.
I'd moved away and he was still in high school. So every Friday I was down there either at one of the away games in the area or in Newport. Didn't matter.
Bubba Gray said the Criminal Justice Academy is also in Richmond. My son-in-law was at the academy today for employees graduation. That's cool. The State Police Academy is also in Richmond, Kentucky. Ern picked a bad place to get methed up, and I didn't say messed. I said methed up, and walk down the bypass while leaving his stolen van parked at the Mexican restaurant. Boy, you screwed up, Ern. You screwed up so bad. Natural Bridge. Are you asking? I'm not sure where that is. Is she talking about?
Oh, I know where that's at. Yeah, that's actually, if I'm correct, it's in between Georgetown and Cincinnati.
Okay.
I think.
Also between Georgetown and Cincinnati is now the Ark. Have you heard about that?
That museum thing.
Yeah.
Ark. Yep.
Yep.
I haven't been to
Supposedly to
a
scale.
part of the picture.
Supposedly, I ain't been yet, but I'm gonna take the kids.
Yeah, Popcorn Sutton had some mean shine now, but I'll tell you this: in Cott County, you didn't have too much nasty moonshine. I mean, and I know it's harsh, but I mean, for moonshine, they had some good shit there. They sure did. As a matter of fact, that sheriff that Tina and them were trying to say was the biggest human trafficker in Tennessee is actually the guy that busted Popcorn Sutton with 600 gallons of moonshine.
Is that the Armando dude?
Yep. Yep. Sure is.
Hey, E squared.
I went to
Without
high
the
school with him.
if you don't count bootleggers, the closest place to buy alcohol was Hazard and Jellicoe. Yep.
I know Jellicoe. That's part of the drive.
Yep. Jellicoe's very wet. It's got all kinds of bars and
I was
well,
gonna
not
say,
about bars, but it's got liquor and in the gas stations and stuff.
Isn't that the fireworks area?
Yeah, right across the border there in Tennessee. Yeah, on the other side of Jellicoe,
because there's
there used to be a big fireworks store there. It burnt down.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that there was that huge I think it was a church or something with a huge cross out there?
It's on the left side. Yep, and coming from Tennessee, it'd be on the right side. The church would.
Yeah.
But well, it wasn't the church. It was just a cross.
Right. I'm sorry.
Right below the cross is a porn store.
That is right. That adult bookstore.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. I forgot.
Sure was, yeah.
Been a minute since I drove it, man.
Yeah.
A minute.
Yeah, but on the left side of the road, right after you pass that, there was that fireworks and fudge shop that had the big. It wasn't active, but it was a Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel's still there. It's just like a decoration, I guess. But yeah, it burned down. It burned down one year. In the same year, like we had Dollywood tickets.
Yeah.
In the same year, that place burnt down while we were in in Gatlinburg in Pigeon Forge. Was it Ruby Tuesdays in Gatlinburg? Or no, Ruby Tuesdays in Pigeon Forge burnt down. And one of those tourist helicopters crashed. Same season.
Yep. Okay, I know. Yep.
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 We were down there every weekend. Might have been all the same weekend. Thinking about it. But that's weird, man. No, I didn't do it, Kemper. Don't even start. Tina Simmerly's going to have me arrested for that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Just wait till it comes out.
I know. Got screenshots to prove it.
They got it all. I wonder
I wish I could find that Southern girl
live stream
when she was begging Ernie. Yeah, Ernie, what can you say? What can you say? You mean you ain't got nothing to say?
Trying to remember where I had seen it because I've seen it recently, or at least part of it.
Yeah. Sugar Pie might have it.
It might be from hers.
I'll go look on her channel here in a little bit.
Yeah. Hello,
Kim Louise.
Yeah.
222. Make wish. Oh my goodness, Nana Kim. Pancakes are everywhere in Pigeon Forge.
Man, I'd love to just have some waffles from Waffle House.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I love the pecan waffles there, man.
Oh, the pecan waffles good, man.
Yeah. Get you a double. Get that syrup on it. Some butter. Work it over.
E squared and her and the kid's dad rode in one of those helicopters. Yep.
I'm okay without the helicopter ride. I'd rather go bungee jumping or base jumping or something, you know.
Are you at the hospital, TN?
I think she is.
Yeah, she said the weight's killing her. They still won't let her go be with her mom.
Yeah. I think she said she was there. Yeah. I think that's what I saw right before I got kicked or started roboting a minute ago. But of course I got kicked, so
I can't imagine the anxiety and just helplessness she feels, TN. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Remember Shabbily, the guy that sang One Eyed, One Horn, Fine Purple People Eater? He was my next door neighbor. Really? That's cool. Nana Kim, the natural bridge is in eastern Kentucky. The Red River Gorge runs through that area in Wolf and Powell counties. I worked on the mountain parkway close to there and went up there a few times. Yeah, they probably are running tests, Crispy Treat. Hopefully that's what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy restaurants in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg now. A lot of shit that wasn't there just 10 years ago. It's wild.
I might make Thelma get up early in the morning, y'all. Like we got, they reopened Golden Corral here in London.
Oh, no shit.
Mm-hmm. And on Saturday mornings, breakfast buffet, baby.
Oh, dude, yes.
I would put away some bacon now.
I was going to say a buffet. I will hurt a buffet.
Yeah.
I will beat it up, especially breakfast.
Yeah.
Some eggs, some syrup, some pancakes or French toast, fucking cantaloupe, you name it, man. Just fucking sampler platter all day. Sort of like on Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, Smoky Mountains about that. Yes, that's a good hike. All kinds of good hiking there in the Smokies.
I'm telling you, if anybody ever goes to that area, the Gatlinburg area, you need to go to Big Creek. It's on I-40 as you get into North Carolina. It's basically on the backside of Gatlinburg and Cosby.
Over around Cherokee?
Yeah, it's in Hartford.
Yeah.
You know Hartford, right? In Cott County?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. Like you go out of Hartford at the power or at the dam right there for Duke Energy, and it takes you back to one of the trailheads at Big Creek. And like, I want to say it's 1.5 miles up the mountain is where the Appalachian Trail crosses it. Like it's a big hiking, horseback riding area. Some really good swimming holes. One of them called the Midnight Hole. And the Midnight Hole is heaven on earth. Now, it's really water, but it is the most beautiful waterfall, deep that runs into shallow like a beach.
Is it natural?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like if you Google Midnight Hole, it'll come up. You can see it.
I'll check it out.
It's beautiful. It's like I said, it's about 1.5 miles, 1.75 miles or something.
Yeah.
Or 3/4. And then I think the whole trip is 5 miles up or 5.5 miles up to the top. And that's where the mountain spring comes out. And like you're walking along the spring on the trail all the way up.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, you carry some bear spray. Make sure you got a trek pole or something because you will have wildlife out there. So
thank you, Kim Louise, for the $20 super chat. Jimbo, please share with Kemper. Much love and respect. Thank you, Kim Louise.
Thank you, Kim Louise. But yeah, it's definitely worth the trip. One of the last places I went to before I moved back up here. But I went whitewater rafting in the river right before you get to Big Creek. That's where we launched at, was at the Duke Energy dam there. Well, Crispy Treat, they got a campsite at the top of the mountain, so you can, take your time getting up at the trail and set up your camp before the sun goes down, because it is a canopy. So about an hour before the sun actually goes down, it's dark back there. So you got to sort of time it, but it is beautiful because it's just waterfalls and flat rock area, and you just go set up your pop-up tent and hang out, smoke your weed, drink, whatever you do, and hang out with nature. But yeah, there's so many swimming holes on the way up. It's insane. And when I say swimming hole, I'm not talking about just waist or chest deep. I'm talking about you can jump from a cliff above the waterfall into the waterfall and not touch the bottom. You just climb up the cliff, get back out, and jump back in. Good times.
Erica and I have camped out with my horse before and rode in the mountains north of here. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That would be great.
Yep. And actually, they have a campground at the bottom of that mountain at the top too. But of course, you can't take your campers or none of that. But they got it set up where people bring their horses and horse trailers, and they got stables, and there's all kind of picnic tables and grills. There's a couple of metal bridges you can walk across and go down. Like, I think there's 3 different hiking trails back there. And it's better than most of the places in Gatlinburg, but not a lot of people know about it. So you don't have as much traffic, but it is still visited. Don't get me wrong, but it's more of where the locals go. Like right when you get to the campground, right there at the bottom of that trail at Big Creek, there's a little swimming hole right there that goes up to about your chest, shoulders maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a slide rock, like you can slide off into it kind of thing. It's cool stuff, man. I'm really homesick.
Yeah, the more you talk about it, man, it makes you like, oh man. I was thinking, this camping, something I used to love to do is camp. Like I'm not really country boy type. Like I don't fish, I don't eat fish, um, I don't hunt, and I won't touch a dead animal. I won't touch a dead anything. Um, you know, like
Well,
we had a dead frog out here
I don't
day
say
before yesterday, and like I got a shovel and went and got the shovel and threw the frog over the hill over here, and um, we got some soap from the sink, the dishwasher soap, put it on my shovel and hosed it off. So but I used to love to camp out, with my friends, and just I'm not sure I could even really camp out now. I'd probably have to have a cabin and all that stuff, but with a bed. But man, those were the days, sleeping out in nature with stars above, and it's just awesome.
no.
There's
I
nothing
used
like
to go camping in my CRV because it had a little thing that extended outside of the CRV, and you could put your sleeping bag or whatever. And I would go down to Weaver's Bend, which is right there. It's a little bit past the town of Del Rio before you get to Hot Springs. As a matter of fact, it's the other side of the river from Hot Springs, but it's got the French Broad River flowing through, like a little sandy camping area. I would just take my CRV down to the banks, open up that bed, and just lay there and smoke my bud and listen to my iPod. And, good times.
Mr. Lady said, all this crazy wildlife, damn, I want a 5-star motel and room service. Thank you. That's where I am today. That's what I'd prefer.
I was going to say an Airbnb or like one of those little chalets. That's more my speed nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I meant by a cabin, like a chalet. That's awesome to me because you're up in the mountains still, you see nature, but then, when it's bedtime, you go in, you got a hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
In
Pots
the
and
winter,
pans.
you've got heat. In the summer, you've got air conditioner.
Washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer, stove if you want to cook or not. If not, you order out or go out to eat. And then, when it's time to come inside at night, you close all the wildlife and the bugs and shit out.
Yep. Well, I agree. I seen somebody post a picture today. at the time I didn't know for sure if it was, but I seen it and it reminded me of home, and it literally was in that area, and I was just like, wow, I have been craving Tennessee for a little while, man.
Yeah,
I really have. Like, I just love being under that canopy in the mountains.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the valleys, but those mountain canopies, there's just something about the breeze, the smell, the sound, you know, it's just a different place. It's almost like its own little rainforest.
Yeah. Guys, it's about bedtime for this old man. Got to get up tomorrow and get some stuff done before going and I guess spotting Hunter while he maxes out.
He's gonna show you up, Dad. He's gonna show you up.
Well, I done told him, like, if you bench what I benched when I was your age, that'd be impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
you probably twice his weight back then too.
Way bigger than him. Like he benches over his body weight. Like significantly over his body weight. Me, I benched my body weight, so big difference.
Leslie, I used to live right off of the French Broad River. Like, I could go out on my back deck and hear it from where I lived.
That's cool.
It's actually about a half a mile from where The Evil Dead was filmed, or at least the bridge scene of The Evil Dead. But it's in the mountains right there. Like, the French Broad River is older than the Smoky Mountains. That's how old that river is. But
You don't know. You wasn't there when they built either one of them.
I've seen the blue.
I want to see a receipt.
But no, French Broad, it is one of the best places. Like, that's where I was at Weaver's Bend. That's what goes through Del Rio. Like, to me, that is heaven on earth back there. Literally is. In my book.
The kids are wanting to get, well, the younger kids, Hunter and Molly especially, are wanting to get Dollywood season passes this year and start going back down to Gatlinburg, 2 or 3 weekends a month, and for the summer. And then if you get season passes, though, they last the calendar year. So
yeah, 365.
Dolly does stuff for
Christmas.
Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving,
all that.
You got all kinds of good stuff going on. But there's the receipts. That's right. Let's see them receipts. But yeah, we're gonna probably be going down there and spending some time in old Tennessee.
Good. It's a good place.
Yeah.
It's one of the best places.
Get rid of all that ugly ass orange.
Dude, I can't deal with it much myself. I just laugh at them. They think they got a football team again.
Yeah. Well, they were pretty good this year.
Yeah. Well, I've been around them since about 88, 89. And they've talked a lot of shit, but all they got is the Peyton years. And Peyton didn't even win the Natty for them. They got the T. Martin year. That's it.
Yeah.
They want to talk shit, though, all the time about everybody.
Christopher Sturgeon. That's a rush. I've heard about it. I ain't never done it. But I don't
Tennessee is like Alabama's Michigan, or Ohio State's Michigan is what Tennessee is to Alabama, literally owning the series and everything.
Correct. Well, all right, guys. I had fun tonight. It was good live. Like somebody said, they're going down memory lane and just hanging out a little bit, We absolutely slam dunked on the little Skern dog, and we will absolutely slam dunk some more on him tomorrow. We'll bring receipts.
I just want to say
receipts, real receipts.
Hey, Ernie, don't be worrying about other people's charges when you got your own to deal with. Don't worry about rap. Don't even try to use the dude as content. Go deal with your shit. Use that as content. Do some live streams from jail.
That's right.
Be the Ernie
Stop
Shell
that.
from prison, okay?
Yeah.
Try that one on.
That's right. Stop that.
Stop that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
12:05 tomorrow.
12:05, baby. After midnight. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Stop right there. Stop. No.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's